guys?
We're good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Like, you're still here? You're still on holiday?
I know.
We're good because we're soaking up the sun. So because we're here in this lovely paradise, we wanted to say how grateful we are to be here. And also, linking to that is this week's topic is going to be about gratitude. My question to you, Mum, is what does gratitude mean to you and how do you show it?
Gratitude really is about showing someone your appreciation, showing them that you are grateful, I guess, for what they've done. And it has to come from a genuine place. So I think often you can get people like fake thank you, and it is meaningless. Mm-hmm. Whereas I think for me, gratitude has to have meaning. It has to have an energy behind it that shows that that you are grateful to someone for doing something for you, or they're grateful to you. To me, gratitude isn't materialistic. I don't feel like it's an object or a thing or a gift. Gratitude can be an action. It can be the way someone behaves with you. Yeah, so that's what gratitude means to me. And how do I show it? So if somebody is grateful to me, I think it comes in my energy. I think the other person should be able to feel the other person should be able to feel my gratitude in the energy that I give. And yes, I do show gratitude through gifts, but they're usually meaningful gifts. So like if I know a friend, I'm grateful to a friend, I'll make sure I give them something that like a book, you know, a book that might be of interest to them. So I try to figure out, actually, if I'm going to give someone something to show my gratitude, I try to make it meaningful to the person rather than just turning up with a bunch of flowers. So yeah, that's what gratitude means to me, and that's how I show gratitude.
Lush.
So what gratitude means to me is like not expecting. So say you give someone a gift, not expecting them to like give you a gift back or something.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, you still expecting them to recognize you being grateful to them.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah.
And how do you show it?
And you show it not really like gifts is like a way to show it, but it's you have to like do something as well as the gift, or the gift has to have like some sort of meaning or something. It can't just be like, as you said, a bunch of flowers, because that's like just like okay, I have a bunch of flowers now.
And do you think that when you're like, from your own experience, when you're thankful to someone or someone is thankful to you, do you think that there's something in their behaviour that
there's like a certain like way they talk to you, like when she has to apologise to me, she flips. She's like when she has to apologise with me, she like goes to like, well, I'm sorry then.
yes.
Sorry. Sometimes your apologies are not very nice. But that's something you can work on. Top tips for life.
Yes.
Yeah, so, but when she apologises to Mum, she has the most sincere little, oh, I'm sorry, Mum. And in the same way, thanks, like, it's like the same. Like, you have to have an element of sincerity.
Gratitude to me is when you like mean like appreciation. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it makes sense to me. It's when you mean like thankfulness and appreciation, and like how you show it is like you can give someone a gift, or like even like little things like write them a letter. But like if like someone turns up and is like, oh, I'm so grateful for you, and they show up with a candle, yeah, it's like, oh girl, that was a gift from someone else that you re-gift to me. Like, no, you are not thankful for me. Or if your friend has given you a gift but then you stop being friends and then they want to take it back, but they gave you that gift because like even if it is the candle and they want to take it back from you, that shows that they're not grateful.
So Mahi, what was the essence of what you wanted to say?
Well, considering that you guys said everything, you can show it in presents, in little things like, I don't know,
Like a hug.
or leaving someone's favourite chocolate on their desk.
Oh yes,
On
you do
their
that
work
for me
desk.
sometimes, and I get little letters when your gratitude. Yes.
Or like leaving like, I don't know, leaving a note or something. Or like a voice message. Or
So
a
it's
message.
not just a gift; it's a gesture, or it's a
Yeah, it's a gesture.
gesture. Okay, thanks.
Mum, do you want to ask your question next?
Yes. So my question to you two, and I know you're both quite young, but I think you've got enough life experience. So have you ever gone through something really difficult? At the time, you might not have been grateful for it, but you are now.
Yeah, I was. So basically, in one of the mornings, Mum farted on me and woke me up. I wasn't grateful for it in the moment, but then because she woke me up early with her fart, when I was sitting on the sun lounger that I wanted because I woke up early because of her fart, I was grateful for it then. I have one. So basically, a lot of people don't know this, but I have an older brother. I recently joined high school this year, and before we was all like, oh, you don't come up to me at school, you don't talk to me. If you look at me, yeah, you're getting slapped into the next century. Don't talk to me, yeah. And I was disappointed that I was going to be in the same school as him again. But now we're later on into the year, and I had a maths test, and he waited for me outside my maths, and he was like, oh, how did it go? And then yeah, I get special treatment and stuff at school now. And then he came into my English classroom to give me a note, and usually I would have been so embarrassed because the whole class started screaming, and they started saying, hi Mahi's brother, hi Mahi's brother, and I was like, how the hell do you lot know that that's my brother? And I was like, oh my god. But yeah, I am grateful for him just to be there and help me, because now we actually get along because we have stuff to relate to about each other.
Laksh?
If you don't know, I've written a book. Yeah. I'll probably talk about that sometime later. But I've written a book, yeah. And during my book, I've got a bit of writer's block. I was just like, I don't want to do this. I kind of ran out of ideas. All my ideas, do you know when you have 1 minute you have 10 ideas, and then the next you have 0, and then you forget what your idea was. Yeah, so I got that, and then I started writing again, and I finished it within I think 2 days.
Yeah, after not doing anything with it for ages, and then we forced you to do it, didn't you? And you didn't feel very happy at that time, did you?
No, because I was just writing and writing and writing and writing. But now that I finished it, I can get onto the bit more creative part of drawing, because I'm doing my own drawings for it as well. And yeah. And by the way, if any of you are publishers, then
Do contact us.
I'm grateful that you guys gave me that push.
Yeah.
We're grateful that we pushed you too.
Mum?
Just not off a cliff.
Mum?
I think because I've been to the University of Life, I have lots and lots of experiences, possibly, where at the time it's felt really uncomfortable, and it's felt like, why am I doing this? What's going on? And then, yeah, actually we used the birthing story. Birthing us, like Lux said. But afterwards, you are really grateful for that experience, and you're grateful for what you learn out of it. I've got lots and lots of examples, so I'm a little bit struggling on which one to choose. I think one of the things I've had to learn is to not always say something. I know, the irony of it is hilarious, isn't it, while we're sitting on a podcast. But at first, it took me ages not to have to always think I have to voice my opinion. But slowly, over the time, I've learned actually it's okay to just be an observer, right? Just watch what's going on, and I don't have to give my opinion. And I'm grateful for that enlightenment in my life, that I actually don't have to always have to say something about it. I don't have to tell my side of the story. It's okay, and I feel quite comfortable with that. And it's really interesting because you feel like that you've taken that whole control around that whole situation back into your own hands.
Yeah.
So I'm really grateful that I've learnt that skill, because I always felt like I had to say what I needed to say, or I had to give my perspective, and everyone had to know what I wanted to say, because I had to justify myself. But now I just don't feel like I have to, and it's such a enlightening thing, and I feel so grateful for it.
Yeah. What are we grateful to each other for?
So, my answer to Laksh's question is I'm grateful for Laksh because he brings out the childish side in all of us.
Yes.
And I'm grateful for Mum. I'm grateful for Mum for birthing me, for giving me food every day, for taking me on holidays, to giving me shelter, for giving me a bed, and for giving me clothes, and for being my mum.
Oh, I love you too.
I'm grateful for my older brother because any technology stuff, I just kind of say, can you deal with it? I literally just pass it in his hand and say, girl, you do with it. I'm also grateful for him because he knows how to have a laugh with me. Sometimes we kind of take the piss out of Laksh. We're sorry, Laksh. And then we start laughing. But yeah.
So you're grateful?
Yeah, and I'm grateful for my whole family in many different ways. But if I listed all the ways, then I think we'd be here till Christmas. Mum.
So I'm grateful. So I'm going to do it in age order. I'm grateful to Curran, I think for the same reason as Mahi, his tech stuff, and Karan can sometimes be the voice of reason. Sometimes really upsets me and annoys me. Afterwards, after a bit of thought, I think, okay, yeah, maybe he's right. So I'm grateful to Karan for his knowledge of tech and his voice of reason. Mahi, I am grateful for you because you have brought out the girl in me that doesn't care. Doesn't care about anyone. Well, we're not allowed to say that, but doesn't really care about anything or anyone, and I can just live my life as I like, with not a second thought about what anyone thinks or says. So
The
thank
reason
you,
why
daughter.
I do that is because you came here alone and you're going to die alone, so I might as well do what I want. And some people call that selfish, but I call that smart.
So thank you, daughter, for that. And Laksh, I am grateful to
Wait,
you.
I just won.
Okay, Laksh, I thought I heard something. So Laksh, I am grateful to you because you bring out in me my inner child. I know that's copying you, Maya. I'm not copying you. I really feel like you bring out the fun, the funny, comical, the fun, absolute fun side of me. So I'm so glad I've got you in my life so that I can actually bring out the fun side of me. So thank you. What about you, Laksh?
I am grateful for. I'm gonna say myself actually. I'm grateful for myself.
Oh yeah, yes, I'm grateful for myself. Thank you, Laksh. Yeah, go on.
I'm grateful for myself because like I'm myself and I'm me and I love myself. And then I'm grateful for you, because like
We share one brain cell.
literally we share a brain. Like whenever I'm about to say something, she says it, and whenever she's about to say something, I say it. I'm grateful to my older brother for being like my little friend, and so is she. By the way, you're my little friend. I'm grateful for him to be like my little friend. Like, yeah,
Your little doggy.
yeah, my little doggy.
Aren't you supposed to be his dog?
No.
Okay, go on, carry
And
on.
then I'm grateful for my mum because well, she's my mum and like you birthed me and like you kind of gave me life. And then I'm also grateful for like loads of people. Like I'm grateful for all the people who also doubted me because they're the people who made me stronger.
Yeah, yes, Laksh, that's true. If you don't mind me adding to that, what Laksh just said, I think I am grateful to all those people that challenged me in my life and taught me all my life lessons. Whilst I'm grateful for my family and all the lovely people and my friends and all the well, I don't really have many friends, but as you all know from my last podcast, but I'm grateful to all of those positive souls or beautiful souls that come into my life and bring me lots of positive things. But in the same way, I have had lots of negative experiences as well. But I think I'm grateful to those people because they've kind of made me who I am today, right? If I hadn't gone through those life lessons with them, I don't think I'd be where I am today. So I'm grateful to those people too.
Yeah.
Isn't it? You have to show gratitude to those people, and I think it's important to be grateful to them.
Now we're going to do a rapid fire. So I'm going to start off. Is it possible to be grateful and unhappy at the same time? I'm going to start first. I think yes, because say for example, your best friend just saved you from a crocodile.
Yes.
Yes. And but they got eaten in the process. You're grateful that you made it out alive, but you're unhappy because your best friend died.
Oh.
That's a good example. Well done. Mahi?
I think yes, because like you can have like your little sad evening moment, yeah, where you're like really upset, yeah, but you still be grateful that you can be upset in your warm bed.
Yes, that's true. So I would agree with you too. I think yes, you can be grateful and feel a bit sad at the same time. Like, we're so happy that we're here on this beautiful resort, but you know what? We're going to be sad when we go. So whilst we're grateful, we're going to be sad that we're going to leave this place. So
I'm sad already.
I'm sad too, Laksh. We're going to leave soon. This resort is absolutely amazing. It's called the
Tui Blue Coral Sea Imperial Sensatori.
Yes, it's got a very long name. In Sharm el Sheikh.
So my question is, does gratitude come naturally to people, or do people have to learn? I'm going to start off. I would say that your parents have to infuse it in you, because like when you're like a really hyper rich person, yeah, living in like New York City in Manhattan, yeah, obviously you're not going to be grateful for like a pair of Primark stocks, yeah. So, but then But then if your parents don't teach you, you have to be grateful for those things because other people don't have them. Then the hyper rich New York City kids would be grateful for the Primark silks because other people in the world don't have them. But if they aren't taught to be grateful, then they wouldn't be grateful for the Primark socks.
I think you've hit the nail on the head. Like, I think you have to teach from your parents because you really learn everything from your parents. You learn all of your like.
Children copy what they've learned, what like their parents do.
You copy all of the values from your parents, and you use them. So yeah, I think your parents have a big influence on that.
Mum. So I think I was a bit unsure, but I think I would agree with you guys that you don't kind of come born with a natural instinct to have gratitude, I don't think. But if somebody thinks otherwise, do let me know. But I think it is something that you have to learn. I think you have to teach your children these simple values in life, to be grateful for things. I think gratitude is something you have to teach yourself and your children. Actually, it's important to teach them. I would agree with you both. So my final question is, the final question for the rapid fire is, can gratitude exist without difficulty or adversity?
So say like, I'm going back to the New York City Primark socks, right? Say like the New York City kids were given Primark socks, yeah? If they were like raised by someone, like say they weren't raised by their parents but raised by like a nanny or something who had gone through adversity in their life, then they would teach them to be like grateful for the socks. But the child themselves didn't have adversity or whatever it was called in their life.
So can gratitude exist without adversity?
Yes.
Okay. Laksh?
Somebody wouldn't be grateful for something if they had it. So so in this resort we have free drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we're still grateful for the free drinks because at home we do not have free drinks. But if at home and here everywhere is free drinks, then we wouldn't be really grateful for the free drinks. Once you always have something, you get used to having it.
Laksh has left us with some thought-provoking.
I didn't understand what you said.
Did you not?
No.
So
We're not going to go into the detail of it.
what I mean is like,
I did understand what you said. What Laksh was trying to say was that
If you
like
get
if you have
Okay,
something all
what
the
I
time,
mean-
you
what I
don't feel
mean- what I
grateful
mean-
for it anymore. He's
what
right.
I mean is like, even if like in your story, even if like the maid, for example, had to go through difficulties, didn't she though?
Yeah.
The person didn't.
So, but you're not. But in the question wasn't saying you have to go through difficulties, but have to go through anyone has to go through difficulties, because
I'm still really bloody confused.
well, you be confused.
So, it's my turn.
Yes.
So we got a bit caught up in the question, and perhaps we've all interpreted it differently, which is okay. You know, it's fine. Going back to the original question that we asked, which was, can gratitude exist without difficulty or adversity? I think it goes back to our first question where we said about how you're brought up and the values that you're brought up with. So if you're brought up with having, you know, if you're brought up by your family as being grateful and having gratitude, it doesn't matter if you face difficulty or not. You will always be grateful. You'll be humbled. You won't be like an entitled person.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That sense of entitlement just won't be there, right? Because you're taught to value the different things in life. So whether it's like the water example Laksh gave, yeah, because you know we turn the tap on and the water comes, right? Kids don't have to pay for the water. He's kind of making a valid point there. I don't think you need to go through adversity or difficulty to have gratitude. I think it is something that people should teach their children. It's something that if you don't have gratitude in you at the moment, maybe you should learn how to be grateful. I don't know. Maybe you should. Maybe I should. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes. So I think gratefulness is a really important skill that all people should have. And you don't have to go through difficulty to have it. Any parting words?
Be grateful. Good to be grateful.
But be grateful.
Yes, we should all be grateful. And while we're being grateful, do we want to thank the people that helped us get this setup done and everything else?
Thank you to all the TUI Blue members, not just for helping us set this up, but for our whole trip. All of the
Kindness.
and, like the kindness and like
Patience.
and patience, yeah, and anything like because they really go above and beyond.
Yeah. So I think, just like Lux said, thank you so much to every single staff member, you know, whether it's the person that cleans our room every day, the guys that we meet at reception, you know, the lovely gentleman that helped set this all up for us, you know, when I went to the spa, every single person in this, or in the restaurant as well, how kind they are. Like, everyone is very the beach, and thank you to, like, just the universe for giving us this wonderful experience, I think, and allowing us to have this time and space in this beautiful place. So yeah, we are truly grateful, aren't we, for each and everything. And there's lots of people in our life while we're here that we are truly grateful for, like
Our grandparents.
Auntie and uncle.
and my great grandma and my mama. So there are some key. Oh, and Curran, he's here, he's over there. But there are some lovely people, wonderful people in our lives that we are grateful for, and all those beautiful souls that bring positivity into our lives and enrich our experiences whilst we're here. So yes, thank you so much. And if I've missed anybody or anything or anyone or any object or whatever, anything
Object?
off,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. We're sorry.
And with that, we'd like to say
Shukran
and
and
Mer
Mer
Salama
Salama
from Coral Sea Sensatori.
And thank you for listening.
Bye.